Alright, so how did I attract the most extreme narcissist in the world? I should disclose, first of all, that, yeah, obviously I'm in, Florida, but the United States of America. And I've learned, I should also probably disclose even before all this, that I only recently, began studying narcissism because of the whole Johnny Depp thing. It's like, when I study something, I actually study it. There's only like 9 points to the whole narcissism thing. It's an actual it's like a personality disorder under this like category. What do you want to call it? B. You can call it a category, whatever. Um, so the disclosure is that when you're in America, you got all these people coming to the United States of America. What are they coming for? They're coming here for a new life. They're scared of whatever they came from, and hey, we're gonna go find gold. Or they did the whole gold rush, and of course, let's go get the land. You know, so these people are just not happy with who they are. Existing as it is right now. Look at that. I'm itching the right side of my nostril instead of the left side this time. That's still a bit different. So being in the whole American thing is it is what it is, but I didn't like leave and go to, which I love, Mexico. It's a very civilized nation, very rich people. Their minimum wage is like less than $10 a day. That's how they're paid. They're not paid per hour like they are here in the United States of America. And of course, the big thing about the United States of America is they're still living on this whole bullying thing of slavery, and that goes into the whole narcissism thing. But I'm gonna share like where I came from a little bit for people to understand why I was able to attract so much narcissism in my life, and only recently learning what narcissism really is. I mean, I've heard it here and there, but never really looked into it. People don't really. I don't know if there's ever been a person who really understood what narcissism was until I looked it up myself. Because you hear about it. People just randomly talking about it, and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. 100% of mothers in the United States of America are narcissists. And even blacks. It's like whites are the leaders in it, but I mean, you got like blacks who are also like worshiping the white man. It's really interesting. Like, what the hell? I mean, they shouldn't be. They should look at a white person like, who the fuck are you? You can lick the ground. The ground I just walk on before you even think about looking at me. How about that, bitch? What these white people put blacks through in this country, 1700s, 1800s, with the whole slavery thing, and then of course, going on even further, the racism gotten worse. We are in 2022. I mean, really, if you look at George Floyd, he did a pretty good job going for more than 8 minutes, putting up with this bullshit. Pretty tough guy. Have you heard one police officer or sheriff like, wow, good, tough, man, strong, dude? No, they just find, excuses. Hear that bird? Not cool? Excuses. They're affirmative defenses they're trying to use, The birds are playing having a lot of fun back there. So, where did this whole thing come from? How did it, get stuck so much on me? Stuck to you, stuck to you, stuck to you. And it really just so simple. I didn't really understand how this happened until literally 2022, like why I attracted them. And the fact is I attracted them, okay? And I just made the point that, 100% of mothers are already narcissists, but they're not the most extreme kind. First of all, what is narcissism? We're just as general as I can be with this. It's people being, it's superficial. people being somebody that they're not. I mean, if you have to put on a uniform, already you're a narcissist. You know, as basketball players, football players, baseball players, they're all doing it. But go even further, police and sheriffs. They want to feel like, you know, living in that Pharisee world. They're Pharisees, Sadducees, scribes. Well, scribes will be like, you know, congressmen and legislators of the states and city hall, all those little fucks. But no, it's not where it came. I mean, yeah, I was raised by my single mother, and I worshipped a whole. Oh man, these precious single mothers. They're going through such a hard life, you know, working so hard, all these different jobs. They're doing such a good job, you know, keeping me going the way I am, got me to where I am now. This is back when I was a, you know, teenager in the 20s, 30s. I'm 42 years old now. So I worship single mother. So like that's the way to go. And then finally I realized, well, obviously, you know, 2 marriages, and then of course 3rd mother. Like, what the fuck? These people are just not. It's a mental thing. People are really just, and I got mental things going on with regard to my cognition. But yeah, well, okay, well, maybe it's because you're raised by a single mother. No, it's not it. Maybe it's because you worked in the financial services industry. That was me being a narcissist, being a banker, you know, mortgage loan officer or whatever. Banker, branch manager. That's my title. Titles. People love the whole titlehood. They love the titles. Yeah, this racism in this country is just. You can understand it's a bunch of bullying, is what it is. What are these narcissists looking for? They're looking for easy targets. Obviously, children, because people like to turn children into little puppets, you know. So, 1997, I was already just tortured and beat down by being in the whole single mother thing. These people are talking so loud up there. Potheads. I smelled it before. So these fucking losers that smoke weed, they just like to make so much noise and give attention to themselves and stuff. So we'll just go ahead and take a little break from being outside for a minute, right? And kind of maybe finish in here. I don't know. Get the books on the. Yeah, it's not anything. I'm a published author. Look at me. Well, that's the big thing too. They like to say I'm a pastor. That's another big time narcissist thing. But anyway, yeah, I went blind in 1997. I still retain some peripheral vision. Obviously, I talked about, you know, I gained a lot of it, not back, but just it's been regaining eyesight since the year 2000. Diagnosed with neurological diseases, okay? And a hereditary eye disease. They call it hereditary. I think I did something to self-inflict it. So, with that being said, yes, I was disabled. Disabled people are the best fucking targets, other than really, well, children you can't make as much money on, but in this country, because people are so impoverished, it's such a, you know, poverty-stricken nation, one of the most poverty-stricken nations, and most, you know, obviously the sickest, most STDs, most crimes in every category imaginable, unimaginable. This cluster B of category, whatever you want to call it, of this, you know, like, you know, personality disorder thing. We have more mental illnesses in this country than the whole world combined. More, like I said, you know, more ballistic weapons than anywhere in the whole world combined. The whole world combined. And then, of course, crimes. It's just, I love the whole STD thing. 3 out of 4 people you ever meet who are Americans or in America have either had or currently have an STD. You hear me? 21% currently have an STD. Like, what the fuck are these people doing? Like, what's going on here, you know? And the very high majority of them are, you know, when I say the majority, more than 50%, alcoholics. Not as many smokers today as there used to be, but anyway, that number's been going down. Good publicity and everything. Now they're doing vaping now instead. Whatever. But being a man or a person with a disability, where and how? Because we rely on, I was a special needs child, and then disability services, the Cleveland State University. The biggest thing is, okay, narcissists. The I don't know. I guess it appears that the number one thing that makes them what they don't want people to leave them. They're afraid that somebody's going to leave them. Okay, and that's what causes them to get like strict, tougher. Okay, and then that's what the big thing for narcissism is. Boy, I'm really itching. Let me just go outside and be by the train. Might cancel out these people being so loud. Maybe they'll be talking louder. Who knows? Maybe they went away. Neighbors. Yeah. So the train's going by. Train. So a person with disability they're reliant upon other people. So we're going to be, having caregivers. Why would a person want to be a caregiver or a live-in aide or a home health aide or a, what do you call that thing? I'm trying to think what it's called. A nursing assistant, nursing aide, whatever you want to call it, So, it's almost as though it's just the right fit, you know what I'm saying? So, that's just how it goes, y'all. And it's like I've been learning that where I've been in the past few years. It's not about being more careful, it's just being more vigilant, I guess, with regard to who I'm around. And I've taken myself so much more out of population in the past, especially few months. Because people really are perpetrators or predators looking for people to, and with the disability thing, you can really get a lot out of a disabled because we're so reliant upon people. Me, people that read things for me, and I can drive a car, and it's just dangerous, right? And we're going to trust, we're not so much we're going to trust, but we're just automatically relying on people. So I've been finding that instead of being reliant upon people in my disability, I gotta just trust people. So the narcissism I can see it in other people's, like, immediately. And I got other things too that I'm not going to be putting up with it. I can't feed your narcissism. Police and sheriffs, let me just do it right now just to show you how it's going to be. I wouldn't want to, grab my crotch because they might start, pre-cum and all that shit. Or the police or the girls, they just start dripping, So, hoe-ass girls. They're just, talking about your deputies, fucking. That's where your crimes are. These fuckers, they can't even pass a fucking sobriety test when they get pulled over. Oh, hey, Sarge, can you take responsibility for me? Because I drank way too much. Why the fuck are you drinking anyway? Like, you're like, supposed to be, protecting the people. And you can't even, there's no such thing as a person actually, like, gotta get Russia back in here. What's up? All right, there you go. St. Petersburg, Russia, right there. What if I can zoom in on that, maybe? You can't zoom in on, like, selfie, That'd be kind of cool if you could, right? Oh, hold on a second. I didn't listen to this tablet. Oh, shit. Oh my god, this is so cool. I've never seen this. This tablet is off the hook, man. Oh, wow. It's a Google Pixel, by the way. So, as cool as that. Anyway. Yeah, you gotta watch out for people who want to come to this country. Like, well, what the fuck? Why would you want to come to America? I mean, what do people want in this country? Okay, they're coming from Mexico. They're coming. Oh, they're doing the asylum thing. What do you want here? You want drugs? You can get weed in Puerto Rico. The government will pay for it. And dollars. We actually paying people to asylum. We actually give a stipend to these people. So yeah, what they want drugs, which dollars are a drug anyway. Bitcoin, what's up? See Poly yesterday? What's up? 94. Well, it was 100%. Yeah. And one day, okay, so I've never, now I know how to, we can do this. Oh, wow, I might as well just, oof. This looks cool. Wow. Boo. Oh my God. So you get what I'm saying though? I got it. It's a perfect fit. I need you to help me walk, to rehabilitate me, to especially being deaf or blind. I mean, I see it. I was over on the Daytona the pier, the Main Street pier one day, and dude was he had a cane, wasn't really all that trained with it. I'm not all that. I mean, I'm trained with my cane, but obviously you can see that it's a cane for people who actually have eyesight. I don't think this dude had any fucking eyesight. I mean, it's nice you can probably hear the ocean. That's awesome. I got a lot of eyesight for a blind guy. Okay, but that's just part of it. And then you got the multiple sclerosis shit. This is why you're just this, and I've seen it now. I look back on other things. These people have attracted this most extreme narcissists in their lives, people closest to them. I look like, why the fuck would a girl be interested in me? And they got to really like. So we have this thing in this, not just America, but just in general, earn the trust. No, it's about not even building the trust. Rather, it's about really communicating and showing honesty, transparency. Really, what do you want in me? I mean, okay, great. Ooh, he's got such nice eyes. Or, oh, nice six pack. And, oh, I promise you, I do not have the biggest, hardest dick ever. I'm just going to tell you. I mean, yeah, oh, I was with a girl a few months ago. Oh, that big dick. I've heard, oh my God. That's all cute. Which, yeah, I'm into the sexy legs, okay, nice asses and stuff, but I got it now, y'all. You're looking to abuse people for dollars. You see a mentally, I'm definitely intellectually impaired. I look like I'm totally fine right now, but listen, seriously, I got this issue of cognitive fatigue and just the whole issue of fatigue. Just anybody with multiple sclerosis, I'm like about 30 years into this now, okay? My brain has to use other pathways. Where the damage is, it's got to like hop over those little areas where it's like torn up from these things called lesions. So while it's doing that, it's working harder to keep up, and it's just making me tired, and then I'll have other issues of the cognition. Which is why, probably maybe the reason why I make these videos during the day, before at night. I have issues of speech deficiency at night. And this started probably right then in 98, 99, 2000. I've been pretty much unchanged for the past few years, but improving really overall. So anyway, that's a disability. That's what it is, okay? That's why you...